What's up, guys? I hope everybody had a good Easter. I sure did. Got to see a lot of family and got to eat some good food and enjoy the weekend and stuff like that. And I'm on spring break right now, so this is pretty cool for me. But in this video, I'm gonna talk about a couple of different subjects. You guys might be interested in, or you may not be. First thing I'm gonna talk about is Kobe Bryant. I want to congratulate him on surpassing Wilt Chamberlain. All right. Now, I'm not going to diss him like the number one Kobe hater did, and I'll get into him in a minute and somebody else in a minute. But basically, Kobe Bryant. I don't care what anybody says, man. This guy is one of the greatest players of all time, and I do have him in my top 10. By the way, my top 10 players of all time. Anytime you can be number 4 in scoring, in NBA history, and you played 17 years and you're still one of the top players, top scorers in the league at 17 years in. There's nobody's ever done that in league history at the guard position in his 17th season. At playing at this high a level. And I remember when Kobe first came in the league, I would tell everybody, I said, man, this guy is going to surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in scoring on a scoring list, just for the simple fact of that's what he does. He's a scorer, number one, and number two, he came in, he got drafted at 17, so he's got a long way to go. So congratulations to Kobe Bryant, man. This guy is an unbelievable basketball player, and like I said, man, I'm not every time he gets some kind of accolade or something great, I'm not going to diss him like the number one Kobe hater does. And I'm going to talk about him in my situation right now. I'm going to tell you about what's going on, then I'm going to talk about, I guess, another situation I'm in. All right, first of all, me and the number one Kobe hater, and you guys know who this dude is. All right, now he recently had a horrific injury to his hand, and I'm sorry to hear that. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Anybody, I don't wish bad on anybody because I don't know this dude personally. Never met him personally. I've only talked to him one time when off the air and not recorded. I think it wasn't recorded. I don't know. But basically this summer he gave me a call, trying to bury the hatchet. Because me and him had been going back and forth. And, I didn't think it was sincere because, right before the phone call he gave me, and I still to this day don't know how this guy got my phone number. He says he told me how he got it, but I don't believe that. I think he got it another way. But anyways, before that phone call, he actually flagged one of my video. Or put a strike on my account. And in YouTube, if you get 3 strikes, you basically get your YouTube account shut down. And he gave me a strike. And the reason he gave me a strike is because, I was picking on him in the video, just like he does me. Except I wasn't calling him a fag and stuff like that and all that like he did me. I was just, picking at him a little bit, the way I do. I wasn't cursing at him or nothing like that. And I had some pictures up, and he took offense to it because he's sensitive. And he flagged my video. He striked my video. And then he called me after that. And he's done that before, when something happens, he'll go off and do this, and then he'll call me later and try to apologize. And I don't like stuff like that. I don't like people who shoot first and ask questions later. So we buried the hatchet. During the phone call, I really didn't believe what he was saying. But I said, you know what? We're 2 grown men, so let's just bury the hatchet. And then, I really didn't talk to him. And then I made a video. I made a couple videos and stuff. And I guess a video I made, he didn't like it, so he blocked me. The dude blocked me, and to this day I'm blocked. So I went ahead, and I guess that means we're not friends. So I continued to bait him a little bit, to make some videos about him, to make him make videos about me, because I always say, what I say, treat people how you want to be treated, and everything will be okay. And people are like, oh, Jerry, you're a hypocrite. No, I'm not. I do that because I want him to make videos about me, because YouTube to me is about entertainment and having fun. And some of the most entertaining, funnest videos I've ever seen is when the number one Kobe hater is mad at me and he's making videos about me, because they're funny as I don't know what. And I was trying to get him to do it, but I guess he's, he don't want to fall for it, because I guess he's in a lose-lose situation. because I guess he can't win or whatever. And I guess it was smart, so I guess he's ignoring me. Now I know he watches my videos, but he's ignoring me as far as like not making videos and stuff like that. But I've been thinking lately, me trying to bait the number one Kobe hater into making videos, I might have picked the wrong person to do that. And the person I should have chose is my friend. Now I'm not gonna say this dude's name because lately he's been he's been going off on me. And the difference between and you know what I'm gonna call this dude, since I called the other one the number one Kobe hater, I think this is fitting. This guy has got to be an even bigger hater than Skip Bayless is. He's the number one LeBron James hater, man. I'm sorry. And this guy is actually my friend. He is a personal friend of mine. I'm not talking about like the Kobe hater where we just talk on YouTube and record a call. I'm talking about this guy is my friend. We talk on the phone, we text each other, we're cool. Now, we've never met in person, but this guy is a friend of mine. But lately, he's been making videos about me, and they're funny and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think this guy is really like mad at me or something right now. Which is fine. Everybody can do what they want. But I feel privileged though. I really do, because I actually know personally. I know the number one Kobe hater on YouTube and the number one LeBron hater on YouTube. So I feel kind of privileged about that. But I went back and looked at the number one LeBron haters videos. And they're funny, and let me give you the drop story of the number one LeBron hater. I met him a couple years ago in 2010. I seen some of his videos, and I thought they were really funny. So what I did was I made a video about him, basically saying, "Hey, you guys need to watch him because he's funny," and da 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 da. And ever since then, we've been cool. And then the number one Kobe hater didn't like the fact that me and the number one LeBron hater were friends, because of certain situations, and they started going at it. And then the number one LeBron hater just started going off on the number one Kobe hater, just being relentless on him, just making video after video on him, just going off. And it was funny, you know what I'm saying? And this guy is relentless, boy. The number one LeBron hater, he is relentless. He's whoever he doesn't like, he is going to stay on him. And I guess now I'm on the hit list because the last 3 videos, 4 videos maybe. He's been mentioning me, you know what I'm saying? And, sometimes we text and we talk and stuff like that, but he's acting a little different towards me now, and the funny thing is, everything that I'm talking about right now, the beefs, if there's a beef between me and the number one LeBron hater and the split up or friendship or whatever you want to call it, we had, me and Kobe hater and all this stuff comes down to LeBron James. It all traces back to that guy. That's what's so funny about this. And I'm sitting there thinking like, man, I remember I heard the number one LeBron haters video when the streak got ended, the 27 game winning streak. And his little thing when LeBron James does something, LeBron James did it again. And when he said that, he said, did it again. Like that. I'm like, damn, it sounded like the man was, how you do with a woman when you and your woman are having and after you get done you make a certain noise. That's how he sounded. That's how happy the man sounded. And oh boy, I know you're gonna try to get me for this, but yeah, he's been relentless on LeBron James and the Kobe hater, and now I guess I'm on the hit list. So and one thing about the number one LeBron haters, I'll give him this. He's a good debater, and he's good. He's real good. He's good at what he does as far as arguing with people. Because in the comments, he owns everybody, basically. And it doesn't matter. But see, he's never gone up against somebody like me. So if he wants to go against me, hey, he might be barking up the wrong tree. Because I'm pretty good at that too. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And let me talk about the game real quick. The Spurs and the Heat. That was a great game. LeBron James didn't play. The leader of the Heat didn't play, and I'm gonna get into that in a minute. And Chris Bosh made a great shot. He hit a game-winning shot, and they beat a great team. And that shows you, man, that the Heat are not just LeBron and Wade's team. Even though LeBron is the best player and Wade is one of the best players, The Heat are our championship contending team because of their defense. They play great defense. And with Chris Birdman there, that was a really big addition for that team. But I remember, I made a video saying who's the leader of the Heat, and that was kind of a rhetorical question. But to me, and it's not even close, it's LeBron James, man. And I know it's Wade's been there, and I'm not going to take nothing away from Wade. Wade is a great player, but at the end of the day, LeBron James is the greatest player in our league today. And I'm not just saying just because he's the best player, he's the leader. He's always been a leader, no matter where he's gone, from high school, on the Cavs, and now with the Heat. First he stepped back a little bit the first couple of years, but now even Wade said it, that this is basically his team to lead, and this guy is a talent that we've never seen before in this league, and if y'all expect the Heat to go anywhere, especially with Wade being always hurt, because he's not. I like Wade. Don't get me. I'm not dissing Wade when I'm saying this, but he's not dependable. Dwayne Wade isn't. He's just not. He's always hurt a lot, and he's sitting out. And then the LeBron hater, he's making a video basically saying LeBron's scared it's coming in the game and this, that, and the third. But Wade didn't play either. But of course he's gonna spin it towards whatever LeBron. That doesn't matter what LeBron does. He's still the only time that he gave LeBron props is when they actually won the championship, and that hurt him too. And let me tell you something, man. I know this guy personally. I know the number one LeBron hater personally. What you see is what you get. This guy ain't acting. He really hates LeBron James. Every time we talking on the phone, that's why I love talking to him. He's so funny. Every time he talks to him, he talks about LeBron. He don't call him LeBron. He calls him LeBron, Scottie Pippen James. Every time he talks about him, he will never forgive LeBron for leaving the Cavs and going to the Heat and going to the Wade's team. And this is why I said in my perspective video, when you go to somebody's channel, like when you go to the number one Kobe haters channel or the number one LeBron haters channel or my channel, you got to know where people's coming from. So if you want to hear, people put it in perspective, they put it in their perspective. So when you go to the number one Kobe haters channel, you already know when Kobe makes a significant record, what's he going to do? He's going to pull out a bunch of stats out of his butt and diss Kobe. Oh, look at this. Look how many shots he missed. That's what he's going to do. He's going to diss Kobe. Now, I'll give the number one LeBron hater credit. He actually admits he hates LeBron. He says, I don't like LeBron. The number one Kobe hater don't do that. He's kind of phony with it. He kind of backdoors you with, oh, I don't have a problem with Kobe, this, that, and the third, but actions speak louder than words. And then the LeBron hater, no matter what LeBron does, he's going to diss him. Did you hear him one time say congratulations to the Heat for winning 27 straight games? No. And if he does congratulate him, he's just going to say, "Oh, Wade did all the work," but he didn't do all the work. I mean, that's obvious. Blind man can see LeBron James the best player on the team, and I mean, I'm not even talking about this. Statistically, I'm not talking about that. Just look at the game. And obviously he don't. So what he does is just handpick stuff out about LeBron. He just goes off on it. And I'm telling you, this is how this dude really is. He does not like LeBron James. And that's his right to his opinion. He's cool with that. But now, he's barking up the wrong tree trying to come over here talking about me saying this and that and the third. And at first, and I'm not going to tell you what we talk about personally. But what I think it comes down to is, me being in school, I've been busy lately, and I guess we haven't had enough time to talk or whatever. We don't talk as much as we used to, and now I guess he feels the right or feels the need to make videos about me because I like LeBron more, and I'm coming out saying that I like him more, whatever. So we'll see what happens. I know he's gonna make a video trying to diss me, and I like it, and it's funny. I wish the number one Kobe hater would do it, but hey, I guess I picked the wrong dude to bait to make a video against me, and the number one LeBron hater, I guess I'm on the list now, I guess. So stay tuned for what's coming up next. And listen, when he makes a video about me, I put it as a video response. Every video you see about LeBron, look under the videos. You'll see a video response from him. I don't deny it, I accept it. It ain't nothing personal to me because I already know where this dude's coming from. And he's funny. And on a side note, Man, I had a tough decision to make last night, and I'm glad I got DVR, man. Two of my favorite shows came on last night: The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. I like Walking Dead, don't get me wrong, but Game of Thrones is my show, man. That is my number one show right now on television. Probably my second all-time favorite show behind Sopranos. And it was bittersweet, man, because I was so happy that Game of Thrones season premiere was coming on, but The Walking Dead season finale came on too, and some sad things happened in The Walking Dead. And for those who didn't see it, I'm not gonna say anything, but great shows for both of them. And I really had a good time last night. I'm glad I got DVR. I actually watched Game of Thrones first, and then I watched Walking Dead. So let me know what you guys think about the number one Kobe hater, the number one LeBron hater, and all this stuff going on. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on in the NBA. All right? Thanks.